That was tragic.
I've decided that I'm going to eat at every quick service location on Disney World property. But free will isn't nearly as fun, so let's spin the wheel. Alright, let's see where it's landing, where we're going. Alright, ooh, a park, I'll take a park. No, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna be Springs. Alright, I can go to Springs. We don't have much left at Springs. We really worked our way through this, so let's see where it lands. Let's see. Oh, that could be, oh, it's gonna keep going. Alright, BB Wolf's Sausage Company. Hot dogs, that's about all I know. Hot dogs, maybe brats. Let's see. So, BB Wolf's is a hot dog snack shack located in Disney Springs, right across from T-Rex and the Lego store. So, right in the ultimate Disney tourist area of Disney Springs. It opened on May 15th, 2016, which was not long after Downtown Disney turned into Disney Springs. So, I would say that it was part of that overhaul in aesthetic. And its namesake pays homage to the Three Little Pigs, with BB Wolf's standing for the Big Bad Wolf, which makes the fact that they serve hot dogs a very dark story. So, let's go to Disney Springs for my first time at BB Wolf's. Alright, we made it to Disney Springs, we made it to BB Wolf's. I'm excited to try some hot dogs. Alright, and the nice thing about BB Wolf's is that it's one of the only places in Disney Springs that will take a mobile order. So you can mobile order your hot dog and then just come pick it up. That's nice because most things at Disney Springs are not directly owned by Disney, so they can't do mobile order. But BB Wolf's and Deluxe Burger, I think, are like the only two. That's a nice little perk. And let's get ranking. Category 1, theming and seating. My first impression of the theme, it's a snack shack. I kind of didn't realize that it was a snack shack. I guess I always thought that it was more of a sit-down place. I've never been here before. I've only ever walked past it, but it is just a snack shack. We've been doing a lot of snack shacks lately, so again, you know the drill. It's at a disadvantage. I'm also going to mention it several times in this video, but there is no dedicated place to sit here. There are 3 tables off to the side that I don't even think are technically for BB Wolf's. I think they're just there. Besides that, you can sit on the little brick walls that are to the side of it. That's what we did. But spoiler alert, these hot dogs are pretty messy with all their toppings, and it was really difficult to eat not having a table. Most of the time, snack shacks don't typically serve food that's overly messy, so not having a table isn't normally a problem, but for here, it kind of became a problem. So while it is a cute shack, a majority of my problems with theme do come from the fact that there's no tables and they're serving you very messy food, which makes the fact that there's no tables all the more of a pain. So I'm gonna give the food 2.5 hot dogs out of 5. Now, category 2, food. No surprise here, but BB Wolf's Sausage Company does sell hot dogs. And bratwursts, but mostly hot dogs. I was looking at the menu and they do have like a trio hot dog of like 3 of their flavor options. I can't remember what the kinds on each of them are. I know that there's one with like pineapple salsa, but I might get that. I feel like that's like the best way to like judge the menu because I get to try 3 things for the price of 1, which is really nice. So I'm probably gonna get that. I wanted to get, there was a brisket, like a barbecue brisket hot dog, but it's not on the menu anymore. On the My Disney Experience app, it says it's on the menu, but it's not anymore. So the same thing that happened to me at Smiling Crocodile, where they told me there would be a pulled pork taco, and then all of a sudden there wasn't, is happening again. Disney is after the barbecue, and I am not here for it. But in its place, I think I'll probably just get like the 3 separate types of hot dogs. Usually one hot dog doesn't fill me though, is the thing. So maybe I'll get another one. I'll have to look at the menu. But they do have a frozen sweet tea lemonade. That sounds very intriguing. So I'll probably get that as my drink. And they don't have any dessert. So it'll just be hot dogs in the review today. So let's go. First up, we're gonna try the frozen sweet tea lemonade. Okay, tacking on to my first impressions of the theme. This is so hard to do without a table. I wish I had a table. There's only 3 tables, and they're not even technically for BB Wolf's. But anyway, first we're gonna try the strawberry. Where did that come from? It is a sweet tea lemonade. So very excited for this. Recently discovered my love for sweet tea. I love lemonade. Let's see. That's really good. There's a really good mix of the two, which is surprising. Most of the time when it's a combo, it either just tastes like sweet tea or just tastes like lemonade. This has a really good mix of the two flavors, and it's very, very refreshing, especially it's hot out here. So this is a really refreshing drink to have. I love the flavor. They each come through. They're each really good. It's a really solid drink. Let's get into the real stuff. Let's try the hot dogs. My hot dog of choice was a 3-in-1 with the 3 little pigs. I can only assume that this would be the size of a regular hot dog. Like if you opted to get one flavor, I think this is just 3, like chopped into 3. So take all 3 of these, combine it if you just got one of the regular hot dog flavors. But if you want a little mix and match, they do have the trio. We'll start off with the Hawaiian Island dog, which is topped with grilled pineapple salsa, Spam, and teriyaki. Oh, the bun is broken on the bottom. Pineapple roll, it's got a pineapple salsa, teriyaki, some Spam. There might be Spam instead of a hot dog, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Just kidding. No, there's not. I'm lying. Let me just try it. Oh. No. Straw wrapper. Oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. But it's really good. It's got a good flavor. I like that teriyaki sauce on top. That's definitely my favorite part. I don't think like the toppings shine through quite as much as I wanted them to. I can't really taste the pineapple as much as I want to. It's mostly the flavor of the hot dog with the teriyaki sauce. Okay, after eating more of the Hawaiian hot dog, I don't like that one as much. I'm very, very picky about hot dogs. I do not like them on their own. I like them in a bun with toppings. And if the toppings aren't flavorful enough to kind of like blend with the hot dog and make it not feel like I'm just eating a hot dog, I don't like it as much. And to be honest, the toppings, the teriyaki sauce, the salsa, there's not enough on it to disguise the hot dog flavor. It basically just tastes like a hot dog. Full disclosure, I don't think the other flavors really shine through at all. It's not that it's not a good hot dog. I think if you like hot dogs more than me and you don't feel that way about hot dogs, you'll be fine, you'll have a good time. But the other two are truly like hot dog creations where they blend with the hot dog and elevate it. I just don't think the Hawaiian hot dog elevates it. That's my final thought. Moving on to the next dog, the Texas chili cheese dog, which is topped with chili, cheddar, and corn chips. All right, let's move on. The chili cheese dog, chili, cheddar, and corn chips, which are basically Fritos. So let's give it a try. That one's also really messy. I wish they had a table for me to eat this at. But that one's really good. I think I like that more than the Hawaiian one. The flavors of the toppings shine through a lot more. The chili has a really good flavor. I like the cheese with it. It blends with the hot dog a little bit better than the flavors of the Hawaiian one. So I really like it. I think it's got some really good flavors. That's my favorite so far, but it might be rivaled by the third option there. So let's try the pastrami Reuben one now. And lastly, we got the New York pastrami Reuben dog, which is topped with shaved pastrami, Swiss, sauerkraut, and Russian dressing. All right, now for the final flavor, and the one I'm honestly most excited about. This is basically like a Reuben hot dog. I can't pick it up because it's pretty messy and I'm gonna want 2 hands, but it's got sauerkraut, it's got Swiss cheese, it's got the dressing that's typically on the Reuben sandwiches. I forget the name of it. Let's give this a try. I'm gonna need 2 hands. It's gonna be messy. That was tragic. That one definitely has the most unique flavor out of all the 3. I love the dressing. That's what shines through the most. I really like it. FYI, it is the messiest out of the 3. It is by far the most messy. It completely fell apart. I'm going to clean up after myself, I promise, but it did completely fall apart. But it does have a really good flavor. I feel like I don't like it as much as the chili cheese dog, which surprises me because that's the one in the trio where I was like, I'm the least excited for it. And then it's my favorite out of the 3. I really like the flavor of that dressing. Honestly, 3 really solid hot dogs. If I had to rank them, chili cheese would come out on top, followed by the Reuben, followed by the Hawaiian one. I just wish I could taste the pineapple more. They're all really solid. And now for the still count lightning round. okay, and every hot dog that you get does come with a side of chips. Honestly, they're pretty boring, basic potato chips. They're not even like home cooked, and they're also not Miss Vicky's, so what is the point? But, you know, they're chips, and it's nice that they give you a little extra something and not just a hot dog for the price. Alright, my final impressions on the food. I like it. It's very good, but I will say it's very messy for them to not have any tables around. Like look how messy all that is. Look at all those napkins. There's sauerkraut on the pavement, which I will clean up, by the way. It's very, very messy, and they don't give you a table to eat at, which is kind of a pain. As far as just like the food goes, I'm just not a big fan of hot dogs in general. So eating at a hot dog place will never be my favorite thing in the world to do, even if it is the best hot dog that I've ever had. It will still be a hot dog. And it is one of the better hot dogs I've had on property, but it is still a hot dog, which will affect my score in a way that might not affect yours. So while it may not be entirely fair, this is still just a hot dog place to me. I don't know that it's doing enough to convince me to like hot dogs more than I do, which isn't that much. So I feel like for me personally, I can't justify giving it more than 2.5 hot dogs out of 5. But if you like hot dogs more than me, you might feel that it deserves more, because I do think that there's some truly unique, pretty good hot dogs. I'm just not a hot dog fan. Lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the choices I usually make at Disney Springs? Probably not. Again, while they were good hot dogs, they're messy and it feels more grab and go, and messy things grab and go, they should not go together. Also, they're hot dogs. And I'm never ever going to be in Disney Springs and be like, you know what I'm in the mood for? A hot dog. You're never going to hear me say that. So I probably won't stop here again, but that does not mean that I don't recommend it for you. Because again, if you like hot dogs more than me, I think you're going to have a great time and really enjoy it, and you should try it. But if you're like me and you're kind of about hot dogs, I don't think you should go out of your way. So BB Wolf's clocks in at a 5 out of 10, putting it in 59th place out of 69, and to be honest, at the bottom of the 5 out of 5s. Sorry, I just don't like hot dogs. Once again, if you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with someone who you think will like it. And we'll see what's next.